Minister of External Affairs Professor G.L. Peiris is scheduled to address the 67th UN General Assembly today. Let's now join News First Shami Rasuldin, who is at the UN headquarters in New York, for an update on the proceedings at the General Sessions.
Today is the final day of the general debates of the 67th sessions of the United Nations General Assembly. Minister of External Affairs Professor G.L. Peiris will be addressing the sessions shortly. During the course of the day, Minister Peiris will also meet with the Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon. The meeting is scheduled at 4 p.m. New York time. According to Sri Lanka's permanent mission here in New York, the Sri Lankan delegation, headed by Professor Peiris, held bilateral meetings with representatives from Ghana, Mauritius, and also China. Canada opened the sessions this morning, followed by the foreign ministers of Armenia, Oman, and Cuba. Foreign Minister of India, S.M. Krishna, will also address the UN sessions today. The Syrian permanent representative here at the UN is also scheduled to address the sessions during the course of the day. The crisis in Syria and the Iranian nuclear issue has dominated the UN sessions this time. Nearly 160 representatives of national governments, including 123 leaders, addressed the general debates of the UNGA since Tuesday. News First, of course, will keep you fully updated. I'm Shami Rasuldin reporting for News First from the UN headquarters in New York.
And on to sports news. We start off with news from the T20 World Cup. West Indies clinched a super over thriller against New Zealand in their Super 8 encounter at the Pallekele Stadium this evening.
Winning the toss and electing to field first, the Kiwis were able to bowl out the Windies for 139 in 19.3 overs. In reply, the Kiwis made a solid start but choked towards the end of the innings, ending the game on level terms. Chris Gayle top scored with 30 off just 14 deliveries, reaching a personal milestone of 300 career 2026ers in the process. Marlon Samuels chipped in with 24.
Third man can't pull it in, Jake. Flipped away and it's straight down the ground. Half volley put away. And he goes off stump this time. It was all
correctly. In terms of length. Oh, super.
Yeah. Tim Southey and Doug Bracewell were the pick of the bowlers, claiming figures of 3 for 21 and 3 for 31 respectively for the Black Caps.
Absolute mile. Franklin is... Has he got him? Has he got him? Yes, he has. Should be gone. Great catch. Straight through, slow.
In reply, the Kiwis got off to a solid start as captain Ross Taylor made a quick-fire 62 of 40 deliveries.
Swat from the New Zealand captain.
Taylor goes in the air and he goes long enough, plenty long enough.
However, a magnificent bowling performance by mystery spinner Sunil Narine and superb direct hit from captain Darren Sammy in the very last ball of the game saw both teams end the game with the scores tied.
Over the head this time. Might be 2 more. Will it be 4? Try and go offside.
As both teams had ended the game on 139, the game was decided through a super over. Batting first, New Zealand scored 17 runs in their 6 deliveries, but it was not enough as the West Indies reached their target with a ball to spare. The Man of the Match award went to Sunil Narine for his bowling performance of 3 for 20.
Has cracked a 6 and the West Indies are dancing. They take the spoils. Chris Gayle.
The ICC World T20 Super 8 encounter between Sri Lanka and England is currently underway at the Pallekele International Stadium in Kandy. We now join Sports First Mahina Bonso for the latest on the match.
Thank you very much, Punshani. We're putting to bat first. Sri Lanka have posted 168 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. Mahala Jayawardene top scored with 42 runs. And the good part about the Sri Lankan innings, though, was that we saw three good partnerships. There was a 30-run second wicket partnership between Mahala Jayawardene and Kumar Sangakkara. Then we also saw a 52-run fourth wicket partnership between Angelo Matthews and Jeevan Mendes. Some excellent running between the wickets, 4s and 6s, raining here at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium, courtesy of Matthews and Mendes. And then we finally saw a 35-run six-wicket partnership between Lahiro Sirimanna and Tisra Pereira. So all of that contributed to Sri Lanka posting 168 for 6 in 20 overs. Pick of the bowlers for England, well, Stuart Broad obviously inflicted the most amount of damage. He picked up 3 wickets for 32 runs. Graham Swan was also very impressive, 2 wickets for 26 runs, and Stephen Finn 1 wicket for 23 runs. So England has chased down a target of 169 runs to win, and also England, West Indies and Sri Lanka have a chance of progressing to the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup. So all three teams have a fair chance of doing so, and there's a huge support here for the Sri Lankans. And another interesting fact is that another interesting person is supporting Sri Lanka, and that is the West Indies captain Darren Sammy. I was at his press briefing, and he did say that he was going to turn out and support Sri Lanka to win this match, and that is only because if Sri Lanka wins this match, West Indies too has a chance of progressing into the semi-finals. So the competition in Group A is very, very intense, with England, Sri Lanka and the West Indies all vying for those semi-final spots in the ICC World 2020. So the boys have come out to get a bit of practice before defending their total of 168 for 6. So all the best for Sri Lanka. Back to you two.
Thank you, Mahina. That was Mahina Bongzo of Sports First reporting live from the Pallekele Stadium in Kandy. And on to some badminton news now. Sri Lanka's Niluka Karunaratne emerged runner-up in the men's singles at the Brazil International Badminton Championship. Chief Executive Officer of the Sri Lanka Badminton Association, Palitha Hettiarachchi, confirmed this to Sports First. 37th ranked Niluka Karunaratne took on 45th ranked Kevin Corden in the semi-finals of the men's singles event. Niluka clinched a 21-17 win in the first round, but lost the second round 22-20. Corden went on to win the third and final round 21-19.
And that was a look at today's edition of Primetime News. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Punshani Edrisinghe.
And I'm Ravi Gamage. Good night.